Hello guys, and of course welcome back. Well, in this video what I will be doing is I will be differentiating two bookmakers, which is Hollywood and Betway. So I just want to quickly focus on the difference between these two markets. So this is what will happen. What I will be differentiating, what difference will I be looking for? I will be looking for the difference of odds. Of course, I just want to show people the difference in odds between these two bookmakers, and of course the difference in the market, because some people are struggling to find their favorite markets when they change bookmakers. For instance, someone is using Betway, and then when that person now wants to bet on Hollywood bets, he doesn't easily find that market that he loves when he is using Betway, because of the interface, of course, because the name of the markets are actually not the same also. So we'll just pick one match to keep the video very nice and short. We'll just pick one match and then make an example with that match. Look at the odds, look at that where you find that particular market that will be making example with. So let's make an example with this match, which is already here. Leicester City versus Arsenal. There is the first match there, as you can see. And another thing, guys, the reason why, let me be honest with you, in terms of simplicity, but we'll come back to that another day when we sort of differentiating a lot of things here, when we're breaking it down, differentiating the two bookmakers, and then we break it down as into which one is the simplest. To be honest, this is the simplest. Betway is the simplest of them all. But nevertheless, let's choose Leicester City versus Arsenal. Here is the match. And as you can see, this is a three-way market, as you can see here on the homepage. So we'll have to go to more markets to choose one market. Just make an example with one market. And I will make an example with one market which is very popular, which is over. The overs and unders, as people call it. Hollywood calls it additional totals. So here, I like the fact that this market is called totals, or rather additional totals, but people like to call it overs and unders. And guess what? Betway is not even making it difficult for people. There it is. Betway is also calling it overs and unders. And then there's total there on the brackets, making it very simple for people to understand. So now, let's just choose over 1.5. What do we mean when we say over 1.5? We simply mean that there will be at least 2 goals in this match, because over 1.5. Exactly, over 1.5. So we'll be choosing this over 1.5. And then as you can see, once you choose that, you can see it turns to green. It means that it's highlighted, and automatically you can see if you want to unhighlight it, you look at that. It's also, once you click it, it's highlighted, and you can see there on the top right corner there, the bet slip, there's one there, meaning that there's one match, which is this match. And then if you go there on the slip, there we go. We are here now on the slip, and then the money that you can place here, let's say you want to place a 5 rand. Once you place a 5 rand, that's your potential return there, which is 6 rand 10 cents. That potential return is included with stake. Just for people not to be confused, the stake is not it's not same as Hollywood, but we'll see that. Let me just not confuse you for now. You will see that. Let's go to Hollywood and do the same. As you can see here, the potential return here is 6 rand 10 cents if you bet with 5 rand. So let's go to Hollywood very quickly and do the same. So let's look for that match. So we're gonna go to soccer. Once we go to soccer, we go in England, because that match, it's an English Premier League match, which is Arsenal versus Leicester City, and Premier League, of course. Once we get here, there is a match, there's our match. Let's go to more markets. As you know that for us to find that market, it's under more markets. Once we click on more markets, we just scroll down. Once you scroll down, you're looking for additional totals. So here, overs and unders are actually under additional total. So if you open here, you will find them. There we go. Over 0.5. It's a mix. Over and under, everything is here. You have to just look. There's over 1.5. So if you click there, and then you have to click add to bet slip. Can you see? There's just a lot of click when it comes to Hollywood. I like Betway. Betway is simple, and you can see there on the bottom under bet slip there's one also, which is one common thing. And then when you place your 5 rand, look at that, there's the potential payout. Now, why the potential payout is 1 rand and the potential payout here is 6 rand 10 cents? Okay, let me quickly tell you why now in terms of the odds. HollywoodBets, what HollywoodBets does is they give you their odds, which is 0.2 in this case, and then you bet with your stake, and then they bring back this. They bring back your stake. Once you win, you will get your stake back, which is in this case the potential payout is 1 rand plus your 5 rand, which is basically 6 rand. Can you see? That's 6 rand. And let's go now to Betway. Betway, can you see the odds? People will feel like the odds for Betway are higher. Yes, they are slightly higher. You know, that one, as you can see, they look at the total odds. There's a 1.22 there. The real odds here are 0.22. That one there, it's just, even Hollywood has that one. I wish I can show you one of the videos whereby I was showing you guys how to calculate the odds. There's that one. Hollywood takes away that one. You know, that one simply represents your stake, this one. So it's 1.22. According to Hollywood, then it would have been 1.2. So 1.2 multiplied by 5 will still be 6 rand. But now they won't have to bring back your stake because if they add 1 here. So they wouldn't have to bring back your stake. So that one represents your stake. So I hope now you understand in terms of odds. So 6 rand Hollywood, that's your payout. Here the payout is 6 rand 10 cents. So which bookmaker has higher odds? It's obvious. It's Betway. Why? Because Betway has a difference of 2 cents, which is 1.22, and Hollywood is 1.2. That 2 can make a difference. That 2 cents there, as you can see there, that 10 cents, you see 6 rand 10 cents, while on Hollywood it's 6 rand. So there's a difference of 10 cents. So for high stakers, that is actually a difference, because if you put 5k, look at that, if you put 5k, you're gonna get 6,100. You know what I mean? There's an extra 100 rand, because on Hollywood the difference is if you put 5,000, look at that, it's gonna be 1,000 rand, of course, plus your 5,000 back. If you win, your stake comes back, so it's actually 6,000. Can you see there's a difference of 100 rand? So Betway has higher odds than Hollywood. That is the difference between the two bookmakers in terms of the odds, and I will say go for Betway, because Betway has a simple way of showing you the odds, and a simple way of going to that particular market. You know, everything is common on Betway. So that's the difference, guys. On the next video, what I will do is I want to continue now in differentiating these two bookmakers. I want to go deeper. You know what I mean? I want to break it down for people, because people are actually struggling when they have to change bookmakers. You know, they say it's different, of which it's not different. It's just that the way the bookmakers have named their markets, it's different. You will actually see them. I will break it down for you guys. I will actually show you now more markets, you know, other markets that are slightly difficult. You will see how they named them. So other than that, that's it.